Something that I can never understand from the Christian mindset is that your Bible tells you if someone prophesies something and the prophecy doesn't come true, they're a false prophet. Your Bible also tells you that there will be those who will come and say, look, heaven is in the sky, and the birds will beat you to it. Heaven is in the waters, and the fish will beat you to it. That no man knows when the time or place or whatever will come. But y'all keep falling for it over and over again. You become so in love with a person, with a pastor, that a pastor in 2020 can say that 5G is the mark of the beast. It's a sign of the end times. And then a few years later, that very same pastor has all his devices, all the devices of the church connected to 5G. The very thing that he said was demonic. And the people just continue to move along because no one thinks about the fact that just 3-4 years ago, he was preaching against it. That happens quite regularly, like almost every Sunday and Saturday. That your pastors are claiming that the end is near, the end is near. They've been claiming it for 20 years, and yet the end has not come. I know pastors who've been pastoring for 40 years, and they've been saying the same message over and over again, and the end has yet to come. Every war, every condition of man, whether it is something like 9/11 or it was the Desert Storm, or they've claimed that every war was a sign of the end time. They claim that every tragic event, Katrina, Andrew, all these hurricanes, every year is a sign of the end times. And yet, they're all wrong. And your Bible tells them that they're going to be wrong and that these are false prophets. So why do y'all keep following them is the problem that I have. And there's a deeper problem. The deeper problem is that you've been conditioned to follow this book, and therefore it is more difficult for you to walk away from this book. And even when you see that there is something wrong with the teachings of this book, you seem to find yourself still stuck in it because you have bet your entire life, your entire afterlife rather, on this book. Your desire to live in a peaceful heavenly place where there is no crime, there's no punishment, there's no murder, no rape, and all these sorts of things, that they've convinced you that that place exists. And since you believe that that place exists, then you put all your hopes and all your dreams and you put your life on hold in order to get there. And they consistently show you that they know absolutely nothing about what they're talking about, but y'all keep following it. Y'all like to say you're going to pray for me, which I ask you not to every time. Don't pray for me. I don't need to ward off your bad energy. But I have very sincere thoughts about you and hope that one day you will free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.